Sion was preparing to leave for the academy. He dressed in his academy uniform, stood confidently. With a determined tone, he declared, "All right, let's go now." K-Ram, standing nearby, raised an eyebrow. "You're gonna go alone?" Sion glanced back. Nonchalant, "Lunov can come back with Seth as soon as Lamella is better. I don't have anything to do here anyway." K-Ram hesitated, concern evident. "Are you sure it'll be all right? Lunov might be upset, you know." Sion shrugged, a hint of boredom in his voice. Why would she care? K-Ram sighed deeply, shaking her head. You're gonna be alone forever." Sion smirked faintly. Without warning, he waved his hand, summoning a portal with his magic. As soon as it shimmered open, Sion stepped through, disappearing from view. "I hate kids. They're annoying. Plus, I don't care if I'm forever alone." The portal deposits Sion directly onto the training ground, where Brian and the mysterious figure Kalen are engaged in a fierce fight. As Sion steps out, he bursts out in surprise. What is going on here? Why does Kalen look like that?" Brian, noticing Sion's arrival, shouts urgently, "Young master, watch out, that's not Kalen anymore." The figure, now fully revealed as Kalen grits his teeth and snarls, "Found you, young master Sion." With a sudden leap, Kalen charges at Sion with his sword raised, intent on attack. Sion quickly summons his own sword, exasperated. "Man, can't I get a break?" He activates his skill, unleashing Fog Sword. Rushing Fogstorm, a swirl of mist and blades cut Kalen down swiftly. Brian, wide-eyed, watches in amazement. He defeated him in just a second. I wouldn't expect any less from the young master. A shadow of doubt crosses Brian's mind. Am I nothing more than just a burden to him? Sion turns to Brian, concern in his voice. "Your wound looks pretty deep. Are you all right, Brian?" Trying to appear brave, nods quickly. "Yes, young master. I'm fine." Sion offers a small nod of approval. "You held up well while I was gone. I'll take care of the rest." Kalen, now on the ground, coughs blood and manages to gasp out, "Young master, please be careful. Ashel and Boris have located the holy sword." Hearing this, Sion falls silent, his eyes narrowing as he silently processes the information. "They found it much earlier than in my past life. Things are getting harder to predict." He fixes his gaze on Kalen. They turned Kalen into a marionette. I won't even need to look into the person behind this. Brian rushes over, alarmed. What happened to him? Sion picks up a small stone from the ground, holding it up. "I believe it's this, the seal of reversal. Ancient dark magic that twists the mind and forces targets to attack allies." He clenches his fists, voice filled with resolve. "They were using my shadow personality against me. I should have killed Boris back then. This keeps happening because he's alive. I won't let it continue in my new life. I have to kill him fast." He straightens, determination blazing. "Get ready to leave, Brian. It's time to depart from the academy." The scene then shifts to Vert Duchy, Temple of Lumandela. Woman clad entirely in white approaches, her presence serene yet commanding. "I've been waiting for you, Mr. Ashel." Ashel.com, but guarded. "Long time no see. Nephrodite Iris." She smiles softly, turning back. "It's been a while since I was last called. That now I go by senses more often. You're not with Prince Lunel today." Ashel shakes his head. "Serious. He doesn't have anything to do with this." The census smirks playfully. "Then the rumors about Princess Violet must be true." Ashel's expression hardens. "I heard you received revelations." She chuckles lightly. "You're so boring." He continues, voice firm. "The holy sword is resting at the hill where the scenery of the Guardian is visible." She raises an eyebrow. "I assume that's the estate of the continent's guardians. That's why I wanted to see you. You know better than anyone where the estate is the most visible." Ashel considers, then responds. "I have an idea, but why so close?" Disbelief flickers across his face. "Why?" The senses smiles, her expression soft yet mysterious. "The truth isn't always far. That's what Lumendel's love is like." The scene then shifts to Sion, who is in Dean Kundal's office. Sion places the stone on Dean Kundal's desk. "Do you recognize this?" The Dean, touching his beard thoughtfully, nods. "Isn't this the seal of reversal?" Suddenly, the art style shifts to a cartoonish exaggeration. The Dean yells, "Have you gotten yourself in trouble again? You're dabbling in dark magic now." Sion hurriedly protests. "It wasn't me." The Dean cuts him off, voice raised. "Were you planning to hide that dragon too? Get out of here if you're going to keep acting like this." Sion, resigned, responds, "Okay, I will. Worsening things will only happen as long as I stay in this academy." The Dean, astonished by Sion's attitude, asks, "It's strange to see you so obedient. Why are you acting like this?" Sion's face tightens, a hint of anger flickering. "The owner of this seal of reversal is one of the people behind the blood banquet. I need to stop him. If I don't, he'll keep trying to harm those around me." The Dean studies him thoughtfully. "What's so powerful about this blood? What's going on in your life that makes you so angry?" He then speaks, voice serious. Let me tell you something about this stone. It's similar to the Days stone. Some say they share a root and connect to the Black Blood tribe, although that tribe no longer exists. Rumors say a few are still alive, lurking in the slums of Exilum, near the capital. Sion frowns. Why? Tell me this. The dean calls him a fool. Stop trying to carry everything alone. Listen carefully. The peace of 100 years is now threatened. If we lose it, the academy will fall too. You must fulfill your duties and I will fulfill mine, he continues, voice grave. Let me give you some advice. You won't find anything pleasant there. Whether you face trials or a harsher fate, it won't be easy. That's what living as someone's tool is like. Sion silently agrees, understanding. He leaves the office, then spots Professor Sarika. Were you listening? Sarika nods. You're going to kill Boris, right? He was bound to become a target eventually. Sion asks cautiously, are you coming too? She shakes her head. No, I want to, but I need to stay here and fulfill my role as an instructor. The dean knows my secret now. A flicker of worry crosses Sion's face. Did he figure out who you really are? Sarika smiles softly. No, I think he always knew. K-Ram chimes in. He's not a dean for nothing. He's someone you shouldn't underestimate. Sarika removes her glasses, eyes sharp. I think he has some kind of plan. I'll leave Boris to you. Just tell him this. Go to hell. Sion, serious and resolute, responds. I'll give him a taste of hell before he even reaches there. K-Ram adds with a grin. Let's make sure hell feels better than what he'll experience with you. The scene then shifts back to Ashel and the senses. Ashel and the senses stand before the mysterious holy sword embedded in the ground. Ashel, awestruck, asks, amazing, it really was. Near the estate, is this really the holy sword? The senses nods, eyes shining. It looks just like in the legends. He reaches out and grasps the hilt. Heed my call, Duran D'Arc. Behind him, the senses watches with a faint smile, whispering to herself, I don't have a good feeling about how it's crookedly stuck in the ground, but it should be fine, right? Suddenly, the spirit of the sword emerges, touching Ashel's face gently. Heir to the god of light, and my master. Without warning, she punches Ashel hard in the face, furious. What took you so long? You're too late, you idiot. How dare you neglect me? I can't forgive you, damned mortal. With this the chapter ends. Please leave a comment. It helps boost my videos. Even an emoji would do. Thanks.